We're looking specifically at life stress as a risk factor. As you understand, stress for a teenager who's like 18 might be different from a teenager who's 13. We look at things like romantic relationships, parental relationships, academic stressors, physical health, the whole spectrum. During adolescence, during development, impulsivity is higher than, say, during adulthood. Part of the reason for that is their brains are still developing, so that part of the brain that regulates, controls impulsivity, decision-making, is still underdeveloped in teens, whereas that emotional part of the brain kind of being revved up is still very active, so it's less regulated in the brain. So when you have those two combined, kind of less control, but still that strong emotion component, those two combined, you can understand how that could put kids at risk for behaviors like suicide. We're trying to understand if part of the reason why kids who've attempted in the past are at particularly high risk for reattempting suicide in the future is because the way they engage the world kind of inadvertently creates some of the very stressors that puts them at risk for suicidal behavior. Maybe they're more impulsive, maybe they engage in things and kind of out of fact they wonder why did they do that. So we're kind of looking at whether these stressors that are related to their own behavior are higher among suicidal teens than among non-suicidal teens. Better understanding risk factors for these hopefully leads to prevention in the future.